Been almost 4 weeks now since mountain bike parks have been closed and we've been told we're not allowed to travel anywhere for exercise. Some of us are fortunate enough that we've got extensive trail networks in our backyard, and the rest of us are not. This is how we're coping with the lockdown. It all starts here. Actually, I can't complain too much, at least I got some dirt to ride on. This little section's been built by local kids, so while it's windy and actually quite a bit of fun, it's as rough as guts. 10-year-olds don't have much of an attention span, or they're not into smoothing out trails nicely. But there is at least like a 1 metre drop off at the end that adds a bit of amusement to it. The real fun begins a little bit further west, and after trudging through the long grass, you come into a beautiful section of single track that's been carefully carved out by people walking their dogs. Over the last week there's been some trail fairies come by and added a few jumps and things into the trail. As you progress further west, you come into the technical climb section of the trail. Which of course is followed by a rewarding and flowy high-speed downhill section. The next 500 metres of track pretty much just follows the weed line that butts up against the landscaping on Armstrong Creek. That brings us to the end of the trail at Horseshoe Bend Road, at which point the only thing to do is do a U-turn and go back and do it again. Heading east is usually a lot more fun because the wind usually comes from the west, so you're usually heading a whole lot quicker down this way. Of course, no amount of tailwind is going to help you once you get into the trees and have to tackle this arduous climb of the Armstrong Creek Peak. After building up speed on the downhill section, it's time to put in a few strong pedals for the crowning feature of this track. The discarded pallet kicker. Slow motion so I look cooler than the kids. And from there there's a nice little off-camber corner just to keep you on your toes, and then it's a frantic pedal down to the end for the last little kicker, which is actually the first kicker that you saw right at the beginning, because like we're doing it backwards. I'm actually pretty lucky to have access to something like this quite close to home, and what the trail fairies have done just recently has actually made it quite a bit of fun. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can all get back out to mountain bike parks soon, but remember, for now, just stay home.